To Muhammad, his father played collegiately at USC, and even before he had children, he had planned to help them become professional athletes.
And he's guided Muhammad's development all along, enrolling Shabazz in the best basketball schools and creating the summer circuit team to highlight Muhammad's strengths.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for the Timberwolves. White dishes to Turner. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, last year nobody was quite sure of the role Evan Turner would have, but as the season went on, he played his way into the rotation by earning the trust of his coach. I thought he made some good strides in his game.
And Turner, the number 2 overall pick back in 2010. Clark had seemed NBA stardom awaited, but so far, it just hasn't worked that way.
It's still on the horizon for him. You got to remember now, he's only in his 4th. year. He's a terrific ball handler, rebounder, 6'7", can play the point forward position for you. The Sixers traded away Iguodala and handed him the reins, and I think sometimes you can do that prematurely. It'll be interesting to see how Evan steps into that higher expectation role now.
Cunningham kicks to Johnson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blows. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. First trip to the line for him here. That's off as well, so he misses both. Philadelphia leading by 3. Anderson passes to Turner. White dishes to Turner. Now the pass to Anderson. Back to Turner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Turner's got 10 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Pass to White. He kicks it to Brown. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Here's Miracle Man, defended by Anderson. No good from Miracle Man.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency. They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Anderson kicks to Young. To the inside. Here's Horton. No luck. Solid defense right there from Pekovic. Timberwolves trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. No good from Miracle.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Up and in on the layup. Miracle Man's got 23 points.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. 76ers ahead, leading by 4.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a look at Philadelphia from up top. Welcome back, everyone, to our game here. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is.
On the court for Minnesota, Williams and Love at the 4 and 5. Ricky Rubio is out there with Miracle Man, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Carter Williams, the pass to Roten. Turner dishes to Roten. Shot clock at 5. Back to Turner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Back to Rubio. Here's Miracle Man. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Carter Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Yeah, some good games going on, and that Cleveland one especially.
And the shot is good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Dishes to Roten. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Turner fires. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Kevin Martin. His last 10 games, he's putting up 14 points a night, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
And here's the break. Here's Miracle Man.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Turner. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Miracle Man. Anderson with the block.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
White the pass to Anderson. And White kicks to Turner. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Here's Miracle Man.
Oh, get it! Watch out now. You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
And what a dunk it was.
Yeah, he is a joy to watch when he gets airborne, I'll tell you.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Pulls up. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Love. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Anderson. He's got 19 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, looks like he's in for a big night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Johnson comes in for Dante Cunningham. And Barea subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Buttinger's checked in. 1:46 left to play here in the 3rd. And Anderson kicks to White. Back to Anderson. Drops in the tray. Anderson's got 23 points.
No, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Miracle Man, the pass to Johnson, and it's blocked by Brown.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And we take a moment to check out the all-time seasons and scoring average. Lo and behold, the great Wilt Chamberlain, the former Kansas Jayhawk, featuring certainly prominently here.
No surprise there, Kevin. I mean, he averaged 50 points for a season. Think about that. Of course, it was a different era for the NBA. There were 20 or 30 more field goal attempts per game than we see now. Much faster game, much looser defense, but still 50 a game. Think about that.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Johnson. That's good. Pekovic has got his first points of the game. The 76ers leading by 9. Tipped away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Finished off the break.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here is Barea. Turner covering. Here's Miracle Man. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Turner dishes to White. Back to Turner. Poke loose and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now Budinger. He has 5. With 1 on the clock, and it's blocked by Anderson. And we've watched 3. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
There was a beautiful pass, nice, intelligent basketball. The execution was perfect, and that pass set up the open 3.
We've got Spencer Hawes. Young is out there with Arnett Moultrie. Then it's Turner, and it's Roten in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
The shot's good from Miracle Man.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
And Pekovic throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal.